communication skills as the primary and the most important skill. Speaking ability and speaking fluently in English is the primary requirement, that each and every corporate looks at.
So you have to deal with all kinds of customers all the time. All kinds of customer means internal customers as well as external customers. Internal customers are the customers with your own, your people of your own organization. So deal with multiple varieties of people, and you have to ensure that you build a very good rapport with them, because that makes you stronger as a professional if you are in a participative mode. Two, you have to deal with actual customers and external customers. Right. And relationship, the softer skills are so much important. Partners, the agents, the dealers, and you have competition vying for them. So you have to have a good relationship with them as well.
You need to have a very good understanding of the office applications, primarily the Excel, PowerPoint, Word. You need to have the ability of thinking out of the box. You need to think a solution for a problem which you are dealing first time in your life. You need to think of something which you have not read in your books.
You should read a business newspaper on a daily basis, which keeps you upgraded about what is happening in the world. And I would say, even if you do not understand anything or a lot of these things in the business newspaper, you should try and Google it out and understand. And over a period of time, you do imbibe it, as you go along. But these habits are important too.
See, it's a time of constant learning. So your only degree or a qualification is maybe it may enable to get you a job, but then it will not ensure you that you are actually growing at work. So you have to enhance your education on a timely basis. So it's called sharpening the saw.
Like in my industry, there are various certifications which are good. I would recommend an AMFI certification and IIDS certification, irrespective of whether the certification is relevant in that particular person's job at that point of time.
In terms of their attitude, we are looking at people who are positive and flexible. They should be able to take up any kind of assignments and should be able to get a learning out of it, and then obviously enhance their careers. Gone are the days when preferred assignments would be there. So we are looking at people who could actually work across various assignments, could be of any nature. But till the time gets in line with their career aspirations and they are willing to learn from it.
I think everything is attitude. Whether you can acquire multiple degrees, but at the end of the day, people who are successful have the right kind of attitude. They are not successful because of a particular degree.
These are demanding times, and our needs of the industry, they change as the economy changes. Last 10 to 15 years, the economy has changed quite a lot, particularly in last 3-4 years, wherein we were hit by a recession also once, and the times ahead also look uncertain. So we are obviously looking at people who can stretch, who can use their skills to the fullest and add to the bottom line of an organization. People have to evolve their skills and ability to adapt to the business requirements almost on a daily or a monthly basis, because if they are not up for the job, they'll be left out.
Yes, you have to be positive all the time. There'll be days, there'll be months when you won't be performing. You feel that you are working hard, but you're not getting enough results. Now, in those days, you have to think that you can do it.